Okay, so now we're going to show what's called couch stretch. And this is a very extreme stretch for the quadricep muscles and into the hip flexor. So what you need is preferably a thick mat, like this ab mat, and a wall. So what we're going to do is we're going to have Gentry place her right knee as close as she can to the wall with her toes pointed. So ankle extended, and really work that knee back. Now she's going to step her left leg forward at least to a straight angle, and then she'll slowly come on up. Good job. Good. Okay, so if you have bad knees or knees that are complaining to you a lot, this is a really good stretch to release where the IT band, and you can feel it, I bet, meets the quad muscle. So you're going to feel right here on this lateral side a pretty extreme stretch. Now I can tell Gentry's already really breathing and trying to get herself to relax into the stretch. This is painful for her. So if it was too painful for her, I'd have her move her knee more away from the wall, but I think she's doing okay with it. So now, as a variation, she can just start to gently twist this way with her torso, just very gently twist, and you can feel it get a little bit more, extreme. Good, and you're gonna put a timer on and hold this stretch for at least 60 seconds, if not 90 seconds, and it's gonna feel like a long time, but it's really important to activate the release mechanism, that you hold this stretch for a prolonged period. There are two really big connections here at the hip and at the knee. So we're trying to release the full length of that muscle, and it's going to take some time. So we're going to pretend that Gentry's done this for 60 or 90 seconds. And now we're going to move on to another variation. So she's going to walk her foot out to the side about 2 steps. That's perfect. And then she's going to roll to the blade of her foot. So she's going to get stretching out here in the side of the leg, which is the peroneal complex. It tends to be tight for most of us. And then she's going to lower her elbows down to the ground. And because she's flexible, she can do this. But if she's not too flexible, she can stay on her hands or even use a couple of yoga blocks. And now I'm going to ask her to walk herself out away from the wall a little bit more. Yeah, just out this way a little bit more. And you don't have to move your knee. Just keep it there. Go back to, good. So she's a little bit more flat backed and extended, and she can drop her hips down, which is really our goal here. You feel the stretch? Good. So she's getting good stretch in the inner thigh here. She's also probably feeling some release in the hip. And if she's feeling any tension in her back, I would immediately have her come up to her hands. So what we're going to do is hold this stretch for about 60 seconds, and then she'll press on up. So that's the couch stretch with variation.